feels the same day to day. Trying to find my way through the jungle. They'll take your heart and beat it down. Bless your soul if you live tomorrow. Cause it's midnight, the whole block's on fire. Said I'm coming up quick and I'm gon' get high, yeah. So high, so high, I don't see myself coming down. No time tonight, checking out the clouds that I found. I never thought the world would look so bright from this view, yeah. I wanna just curl up all night next to you. And I came undone, so I walked away. It called me when I just wasn't looking, and it feels the same day to day. Trying to find my way through the jungle. They'll take your heart and beat it down. Bless your soul if you live tomorrow. Cause it's midnight, the whole block's on fire. Said I'm coming up quick and I'm gon' get high.
Now and then I think about the here and now and what I'm doing here, but trying to let my spirit out. Trying to make it through the waters like a little trout. Life is beautiful and beauty's what I'm all about. One love, one glove, 5 fingers rolling up one fist. Cradling a drink, other rolling up one split. I'ma stand up on my toes, get a cloud to kiss. Look under the skirt of the earth and insert my wish. We've been fucking her for too long. She getting weak and the greedy dick is too strong. She getting beat. I'ma love her like a mother while you think nothing of her. And I'ma beat you like a brother when you act like
and I
others.
came undone, so I walked away. It called me when I just wasn't looking, and it feels the same day to day. Trying to find my way through the jungle. They'll take your heart and beat it down. Bless your soul if you live tomorrow. Cause it's midnight, the whole block's on fire. Said I'm coming up quick and I'm gon' get high, yeah. How could I get tripped up on the ground like a worm? You were telling me nothing. Crawling for every inch of life that I have earned. You were telling me nothing. There ain't nobody alive to me, baby, telling me nothing. If they rather see me on my knees and full of her. Cause I never thought the world would look so bright from this view, yeah. I wanna just curl up all night next to you. And I came undone, so I walked away. It called me when I just wasn't looking, and it feels the same day to day. Trying to find my way through the jungle. They'll take your heart and beat it down. Bless your soul if you live tomorrow. Cause it's midnight, the whole block's on fire. Said I'm coming up quick and I'm gon' get high, yeah.
Yeah,
Hey,
that's cool.
Hey guys,
yeah,
What
new single.
up?
what's happening?
What's up to the Flipside fam tuning in? Man, what a great week we had last week. We played some of those acoustic stuff, but thanks for everybody that jumped on and watched that acoustic show last Saturday. If you guys enjoyed it, man, just click that little share button, say click, and share that to your friends and family, man. That's we always appreciate it. So
Hell yeah!
It was fun.
what's up, guys?
It was
Yeah,
a lot.
what
of
was
fun.
y'all's best favorite part of last week? Because we got a lot done.
I'll show you. I'll show you what my best part was. My favorite part was last week. You ready?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Pow! What? Look at those gangsters right there, son.
Dude.
Look at how gangster we look right there. Fucking holy shit. I'm wearing my Chilean Vitor Jara poncho. You know what I'm saying? Steve, what's that called?
That's a Kurta. That's what I got in India when we went last time. I got that, and I rock it only for some Flipsyde stuff. And we were at the Golden Gate Bridge. I'm like, dude, I'm breaking this out. I'm going all in.
All in. Look how all in. And imagine all the tourists around them going, who the fuck are these guys? What the like everyone's all tourists taking pictures and all families. We show up looking like gangsters. Look at that shit.
It was so much fun, man. We literally got like 4 or 5 locations. Shout out to Charlotta. We got to give her some love, man. She came in town and just was like, she was running all around with us. She was on the ground. She was like perched on little bar stools, and she was doing whatever it took to get the shot, man. So that was fun.
It's Spider Woman.
Yeah, Spider Woman extraordinaire.
It's been way too long since you guys got some real good pictures.
Yeah.
Been, I don't know.
She's from Stockholm, Sweden, man. So she's going to help us get back to Sweden. If anybody ever watches this that has the hookup in Sweden, DM us because, dude, we coming.
She looked like that.
Spike. Yeah, exactly.
That's how she took a picture, right? Until she's all like this. So,
she really was, dude.
She stood like that, bro. It's crazy.
She's tough. Like, I was going to try to meet her in Berkeley because she was with her daughter. And, I'm like, oh, we'll try to meet her in Berkeley and we'll get a juice. And then I'll drive her down kind of in the bottoms where you have the tent cities. And, it could be a little rough. And she was like, no, I'm a tough. Don't worry. I'm tough. I'm a tough girl. She's like, didn't even phase her, dude. She's like, anyways, she's cool, man. So we love Charlotta. Thank you for rocking that with us. So
how's it being back in Denver?
Well, we got back and, we're supposed to get 2 to 3 feet literally in the next 24 hours. So it just started. It came in late. And it's literally snowing right now, but within the next 2 hours, all of it's going to be covered. I'll show y'all. Coming down.
Amazing.
There's the dogs. But yeah, it's a winter storm warning. So I get the most snow in March, so it'll be some good skiing. But it's good to be back. You know what I mean? See the family and little Mabel, and I'm with my buddy Justin. Towards the end of the show, I want to introduce you guys to Justin and say what's up. He's like been a supporter and just rocking with Flipsyde.
We got to get him on the show. We'll talk.
No, he's right here. After we talk a little bit of Undone, I'm gonna have him come jump on.
Somebody wrote this, Steve.
Lawson. Oh, Eric Lawson. What up, brother? Yeah, man. He's a Walnut Creek guy. I was trying to figure out if you were even in Walnut Creek when we did the little gig with Enrique at Retro. But yeah, that's Eric Lawson. He's dope. He was just buddy out in Walnut Creek.
So we did a show.
That show was fun.
It was fun.
Yeah.
I froze my ass off. My fingers were like popsicles, dude. I couldn't even. Oh, it hurt. And we pulled it off. We played it. It's been a while since we played for people.
Yeah.
So, that was a good time.
It was great.
Right?
Just to play in front of people and just kind of see people react to the music is nice.
Yeah, we're turning some heads still, dude. People are like, what? Who's that? What's that going on?
I know that song. You know what I mean? They kind of turned their head,
And Dave was saying, Steve is like, Steve just projects, man. He just, whatever he does, he just projects.
Oh yeah.
Well, you know where that comes from? Seriously, growing up in Alabama, we grew up in the country, and I would sit outside. It'd be like midnight, and I would just have a guitar. So I never practiced with a microphone. It was just me outside, and there would be like a little echo in this little valley we lived in, and I'd be out there. Just my mom and dad would be like, "He's howling at the moon." My mom would come out there and just be like, "You got to." But I think that really came from just learning to sing outside and scream like Eddie Vedder, or trying to emulate people I grew up on, and I would just be outside with no microphone.
I think so too.
That's awesome.
Sometimes I don't need a microphone, bro. It's like, dude, turn it down.
No, when it's not even your voice. When you play guitar, you're like that too. You're just you close your eyes and just go for it, So I'm always trying to, where's he going? Let's follow Stevie, because you can't overpower that. So you just got to follow along with it. You know what I mean? When you're it's like, oh, okay, what timing is he in? All right, fuck it. Let's just follow, we just got to follow Steve. He's taking off. So, I've always been good at listening to As a kid, I would listen to the radio station and turn the knob, and wherever it would land, I would try to play it along to it, whether it's like weirdest, craziest country stuff or classical or whatever, even if it was just one note.
Yeah.
So I would sit there for hours just so at least I got one note in there. One note sounds right, so I've always, it's kind of like, we were meant to play with each other, Bubba. We were like, you're out there screaming in the cave and I'm fucking with the radio because we don't have caves over here, you know what I'm saying, Richmond? So
just talking, just dialing it in, bro. I'm thinking of somebody that started off playing guitar and they literally had, I think, just one string or two strings, and they would do the same thing. They would listen on the radio and they'd find a note or two that worked, and they were like, yep, I'm rocking. I forget who that was.
Did you ever have, like, when you broke a string and you didn't have an extra one, so you're like, fuck it, I guess I'm playing for like 3 months without a string because you don't have a car to go get a string? I remember tying strings. They would break like right here, and I would tie them together, and I just wouldn't play that fret. I'm like, I'm not playing that fret. Then I guess I got to play other ones. So you have to make up your own shit on the radio. You skip that fret, But it's funny what you do to whatever you have, you'll have to just
I had some cool moments where you lost like a high E string, and then I would just tune it to open G, and then you'd have playing like an open G 5-string. I think Keith Richards did that, or somebody did.
Richards doesn't have an E string. Yeah,
E string. Yeah, but
I don't know which one. I can't say.
Yeah,
even if you got one Rolling Stones shirt, you should know, Bubba. You got the shirt on.
Yeah, no. I got a Dinosaur Jr. shirt. Who knows Dinosaur Jr.?
Not me.
That's a deep cut, dude. Is that a punk band?
Indie rock grunge kind of thing.
Nice.
Early 90s, but they just put out a new single, so it's
cool,
good stuff. Noise really loud. He would show up with like 4 Marshalls on stage and just
what's his name?
Banged it.
Wow.
Dinosaur Jr. The main guy is called Jay Mascis.
Nice.
I know his
New
guitar
England.
tech.
4 Matt Marshalls.
You knew his guitar tech?
I know his guitar tech. Like now he quit he left the Bay Area to go live in his neighborhood. Like he's just basically his homie. Like he hangs out and he quit his band and now he's just hanging out with that dude. So yeah, and he's
up in Vermont, I think, or something like that.
Yeah, he moved. He's like, fuck Oakland, I'm out of here. Yeah. So it's pretty cool. The connection's a trip. Soundwave and Oakland, it's connected to almost everything somewhere. Like Dinosaur Jr. That dude was the tech or whatever. It's just always a weird coincidence, right?
Does my sound fine without the headphones?
Yes.
Yeah, it's all right.
Okay.
Here's a little.
I need to get the microphone set up like you guys. Y'all sound so professional. Sounds cool. Shout out to Piper. He's getting his little runner show. He's learning more about just how to produce a show or the arc of everything to do with show making. He's diving in today on a workshop. So anyways, if y'all are wondering where Pipes is today, he's getting it in.
Oh,
yeah.
I gotta say hi to my repping the Bay in those outfits. That's right. Though that picture that I showed earlier.
Nice.
Cheryl married me, bro.
Are you serious?
She married me and Melissa. Yeah. She came out. It was the most amazing thing. She came out with a fucking lightsaber, bro. At the end,
That's awesome.
It was like, may the force be with you. I almost started crying, dude. I was like, oh my God, it was the most beautiful thing. And Hammer, you remember Hammer?
Yeah.
Oh, Hammer. Don't hurt him, Hammer.
So let's talk a little bit about the single. If you guys have listened to this new acoustic song, Come Undone, let us know what y'all think. Give us some feedback on it. But I like the acoustic version on this one. That's a song that has grown on me over time, I think. Like, I don't mind performing. Some songs you're like, oh, I don't know if I want to. But this one, and it's not even that many, but I feel like Undone, we could connect and do that song for, I like it.
It's a trip. I like it once we play it. And we're like, oh, wow, I could play this. Like, you play it and you vibe on it. Then all of a sudden, hey, it's not bad. You know what I mean? Because sometimes we go in the studio, we write it, record it, and then we never play the shit again, right?
Yeah.
So it's like going back to these songs, going back and replaying them again. Like, I can't wait till we try Sailor Preacher Soldier.
Yeah,
That's
No doubt about it.
that's
right.
we gotta. Yeah, so there's a lot of stuff, you know, and so
I know we can kill it. I'd do that with a capo, and it gives it a full. I don't know. I like just the way the phrasing sometimes with capos. But that verse for "Come Undone," I love that verse Piper did, dude. That's a good verse, man. The
I
more
love
hear
this.
it, Piper's verses over time grow on me. Like you'll hear it, and you're like, "Oh, that's cool," and then you'll come back to it, and you're like, "Oh, dang, dude, that was dope." And then you know what I mean? Though it kind of evolves over time with you, and you're like, it grows into you to be more. I don't know. It's a good verse, man. It's a great verse.
I love the simplicity of the song.
Yeah,
It's there's not a whole lot of fancy pants stuff going on. It's just
yeah.
like just
hey,
everything's
now,
solid,
I'm fancy pants, bro. Don't be saying
Yeah,
that.
no, I'm not saying that you're not. I'm just this one doesn't have a whole lot of kind of trickery shenanigans kind of thing. It's like
Yeah.
it's so to
It
the
is what it
point.
is.
Stuff, dude. I got all kind of shenanigans on that riff, bro.
Well, some of that melody was an Akon helped write some of that one. That's what I think of, like so high, don't think of that's coming down. It was cool getting to see him, being a melody guy and a singer, being around somebody that literally breathes melodies. That dude like just comes in a room, and I remember I'd been trying to write, you sit there and maybe an hour gone by and you're trying to figure out something, and I remember him just walking in the room, he heard it, and then like within a second he's ding 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 ding, and you're just like, dude, that's dope. I like that melody.
He's a trip, dude. That was a trip.
Yeah.
But that song, so I must agree with Rayto. This song is a very like basic song, and it was recorded when we living in my apartment in Berkeley, and Steve was he wasn't sober. Steve,
I was getting wild. Come on, Winston.
And he sang that like I recorded it, and I had a click track, I think, and we vibed on it. And it was super simple. Like, I'm like, what am I going to play over? What solo? There's nothing really to play over it. You had to keep it. It wrote itself. You know what I mean? Yeah. It wasn't like someday when there's a solo. It was just 3 chords or 4 chords. And then that's the song. And then we took it to Akon and it evolved. And now it's back to the most simplest form, which is acoustic. And Rayto fucking, like always, it just sounds sonically killer and it's simple. And it's just a different, another side of Flipsyde, a very simple little vibe,
Well, and I mean, there's a little rhythm in there with just a cajon and a bass just kind of holding it down, but it's still
the kick drum on that cajon sounds good. That's a good little punch,
dude.
Yeah,
Rayto is killing it in the cajon. And did you notice the other day we were jamming, and Steve's like, no, play the beat on whatever. So he's playing the guitar, right? He's playing the guitar. All of a sudden, he switches over to like, and he was like, I'm like, oh my God, Rayto's like an octopus, bro. It's like he's like, yeah, and he kept it in. Like, it's pretty cool, man. I'm very grateful for Rayto to be an octopus because, I mean, like, okay, play guitar now. Oh, play bass, play like he just plays. He's like Prince, If he could sing good, rap good, and play guitar solos, he would.
You actually can sing pretty good. He hits the notes, dude. You could get about. I mean, I've heard you sing on records, and I'm like, dang, dude, he hits the notes, and it sounds good.
I can hit the notes. I just have a terrible voice. So if
that's
you
what everybody says.
enough.
Nobody likes their own voice.
Do you like your own voice?
I can decide whether I like your voice or not, Rayto. I like it.
Bubba,
you like your voice, Steve?
Yeah.
I grew into it. I used to, it's like when you hear yourself on a recording and you hear yourself talking, you're like, I sound like that. And then you get to that point where that's the way you sound singing. And then at some point, I let go, and at some point I was like, yeah, I guess I do like my voice over time, but it wasn't an overnight thing for sure. It was a process, but I wouldn't say I'm comfortable with it. I would say that I'm comfortable with it. I'm more like, yeah, that's me, dude. That's me. And I like, that's a nice,
I used to be like that with my guitar. Canada. I used to be like, I listen to my guitar going, man, I gotta suck. Like, eventually I grew to like the way I play. I'm like, this is how I play. This is the way I do. It's like, this is what I got, and voice, I'm still not comfortable singing, but just an FYI, Rayto sang on Laserbeam.
Yep. High harmony. Zoe, there's Zozo.
Hi, Zoe.
Hey, buddy.
There's my
I think I sang on Sailor Preacher Soldier.
Mm-hmm.
I
Usually the
sang
high
on,
harmonies, nice, really
oh,
high
you know,
harmonies.
on Imagine
Imagine
Peace.
Peace.
Yeah.
Hello.
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 It's so good to see you. We had a good time hanging out. Zoe got a little mad at me. I was like doing the little thing, and then I was like, no, that was telling me I was being too loud. Remember, Zoe? I was being too loud. You're amazing. Sometimes I start laughing and I'm too loud. I'm a very loud person. My mom used to always say, Steven, we're right here. We're not across the football field, dude. We're right here. Just chill. Use
There's
your
my
inside
wife.
voice.
There's Melissa.
Hey, Mel Mel.
Oh, the whole family.
Hey,
Hello.
Melissa.
Hi, Melissa.
Oh my gosh, Rachel, you look like the quality of your video is so good.
It's
Well,
amazing.
you know, you have if your content is not great, you just have to make it up with you know how you look and all that stuff. So that's my forte.
Yeah. We got to get that. We got to get that cool filter, bro.
I don't have the facial hair like Steve, so I can't. I gotta make it
Yeah.
up somehow.
Bye, Melissa. And then there comes Lemmy. So I want to introduce you to one of my buddies. He's one of my good friends, Justin. I have to show you a little something he has on the wall. I don't know if y'all can see.
If you know how to,
Two.
you know how this is. Oh, gonna see it's not that easy.
It's from Someday, dude.
Nice.
That's kind of one of his you know, I think inspirational moments that like it just shows you like sometimes the songs, you know, it's inspirational for me to see that. So quick story before he comes on, Justin, like I came to Denver because Justin basically had my back and I needed a fresh start, and he had this condo and he was moving out, and he was like, dude, if you need a place to land, just come, I got you. So I came to the condo and he had the black Sharpie written on his mirror, that verse. So it's like it came full circle. I needed to see that at that moment. Like I was ground zero, kind of bottom starting over in Denver. And so I said, you know, I was reading those words kind of like, it's like I didn't even write them. It was, I don't know, it's hard to describe, but it was like full circle, those lyrics inspiring me like it wasn't even mine. So anyways, I got to let y'all, this is one of my homies. I got to get down here. Let's see. Say what up to Justin. Y'all see?
Hey, Justin.
Yeah, man. So this is guy. He's rode with Flipsyde, supported me, and just hell of a dude. We both grew up in Huntsville, had a bunch of the same friends, and anyways, the music's kind of connected us.
You guys go back that long? You knew Steve back when in high school?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay. So tell us more about Stevie. Bubba. How was Bubba in high school? Was he just out of control, or was he just super chill? Or what do you remember of Bubba?
Just like he is today. You know, got a great voice that you know, didn't ever really know.
Yeah. Did the girls dig it? Were the girls always like, dude, you sing so good? Would he sing?
That was the only time I ever got attention was when I would sing. Everybody was like, who's this guy? Be some party late night, a guitar would get broken out. Me and Matt Houck, this guy that I grew up with. Did you ever meet Matt Houck?
Mm-hmm.
He goes by Phosphorescent. A lot of people probably know him.
I remember you told me.
Yeah, so that guy, me and him would always end up with acoustic guitars, and we would be playing like, you know.
You're singing, maybe you're gonna be the one to save me.
Yeah, right.
Or even flow.
Oasis. Oh, dude, we played some Oasis 90s. But yeah, man, he knows the Flipsyde catalog, the songs. He's always supported me. He's one of those guys, kind of like Casey or somebody when everybody had given up, like, you know, Dave or there's points where nobody wants to talk to anybody. They're just like, no, don't ever hit me and talk to me again. And you have these guys that like show up in your life and they're like, dude, your music, they kind of help you not want to give up. They're like, dude, your music did this and y'all need to figure this out and y'all need to keep pushing and what are y'all doing? And you know what I mean? There's people in our lives, I think all of us have that come in and they're just like, dude, we love what you do, don't give up kind of deal. So
yeah, your lyrics and your beats, they resonate in different ways with different people, you know, at different times in everybody's individual lives. And you know, sometimes you may not think that they're they're there, but that it's around the world. It's always means something to somebody.
Yeah.
Right on,
That's
man.
true. Yeah, that's true.
Has Steve played you the new stuff, the unreleased stuff? Yet?
Oh yeah, yeah. I can't wait. It's
You like
good.
it? What do you think?
Oh yeah, love it. Huge
Excellent.
fan.
You know what he was digging? He was digging that today is all we know. That little Latin vibe with the little thing, running from the past. Just that's a chill. That beat comes on, it has this kind of chill, hypnotic. You can vibe to it, listen to it, or you can just have it on in the background, and it's still kind of like just floating.
And
That's
this is
crazy.
only like it's only at 70% because Dave is barely on any of that stuff. So it's gonna.
Yeah. But that loop and that
I was gonna say something mean, but I
Do it,
decided.
Rayto. Do it. Just get it in. My dog is gassy right now, bro. I don't know how, bro.
Lemmy's gassy.
Oh my god, he's been.
I wonder who feeds him.
His Melissa.
Oh.
Look at the two dogs. Look how good that shot is. Of both
And then you got this. Then you got Wilson. Wilson. And then you got Loose Dog.
Loose Dog. Look at you.
See, so we got 3 dogs up in here, man. It's like, and they all have different personalities, and it's a trip. Winston, they get too close to Winston, he gives them a little. He's the smallest dog, so he's like, dude, give me my space, bro. You're in my space. So, but dude, awesome. Justin has. See if y'all have this. So he has a vinyl record player, right? And it's hooked up to a Sonos Bluetooth, so you're playing records, but it's coming through digitally Bluetooth on all his speakers, surround sound all over the house. Isn't that kind of cool?
That's nice. That's what I want to do.
Yeah. So he's a music fan, music lover. He knows music, grew up with music. Music's a huge part of his life, and man, like, it means a lot that he rocks some Flipsyde too sometimes. So
just can't sing and play.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to be coming to see you soon, hopefully in May.
Yeah, they're talking about coming out here doing some acoustic shows in May.
Absolutely, can't wait.
Yeah. So
could I crash on your couch with the dogs?
Oh, dude, I got a bedroom. You good?
Yeah.
All right. Me and Rayto could crash.
He has a whole downstairs. We could probably set up a little area. You know what I mean? There's a guest bedroom up here, but then there's like how many? There's 2, 3 downstairs.
2 bedrooms.
2 bedrooms. So yeah, we could probably host us for sure.
Yeah.
Cool.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Let's do that. Let's do that.
So, dude, yeah.
Rock
on. Dude, bro. Seriously. Thanks for everything.
Nice to meet you, man.
Yeah.
Pleasure, man.
And thank you for being such a good friend, man.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, we love Bubba. Yeah, I got to say, I'm enjoying Bubba more than ever, bro. God damn, we've had so much fun. It's like we're always been a family, but now Bubba and I are like, we connect, we joke. It's like it's a very good, like, the most healthiest Flipsyde's ever been, bro. Crazy.
I just said that last Saturday after watching you guys live. When you were out there playing, you were vibing together and jamming. I texted Steve after you went off there, and I was like, I've never seen you guys so dialed in together. It was just, you could just see and feel the energy together.
Yeah, man.
Over the years, I mean, how long have you? I've been working with you guys for over 15 years,
basically.
04, yeah. So what? That's almost 16 years. 17 years. Damn. There's been a lot of up and downs, but I can't stay away from you people. It's just like,
what do you mean by you people? What do you mean by that, Rayto?
You 3, you guys drive me crazy. But at the same time, I was like, I can't.
It's the ping pong. It's the ping pong.
No, it's not that ping pong. It's only come into play in the last 6 months or so. They've realized he hasn't, a good partner and stuff. And so, but before that, I mean, you guys have gone, all 3 of myself too, have gone through so many different things, and just, but it's you guys are just too important to not continue, the combination of you all.
Yeah, I think some of our best moments are yet to come live in the studio. Like there's a good synergy right now, and it's just like, I think some great art's gonna it's already happening right now. We feel it. So it's exciting times just to feel locked in. So
that's amazing. I love the puppy in the video. That's just awesome. Makes me so happy.
Hey, Wilson. Oh, Wilson's awesome, dude. Wilson's like, dude, he caught his first squirrel. We walked outside and he ran and got a squirrel and he was so proud. We made him drop it and we saved the squirrel. And the squirrel ran out in the front neighborhood. So me and Justin basically saved a squirrel's life yesterday, bro. And we did want to say that. Like we were both wanting to. We're not hunters. We're not trying to kill things. We're like, oh, save the squirrel. Go get the squirrel. Dog, it's like a squirrel. It's like, but we kind of wanted to save the squirrel's life. Isn't that funny?
Yeah, he was all happy he got it. Just his first catch ever.
Yeah.
It's like, no, not today.
He's been trying for years. He finally had a squirrel in his mouth, and he did drop it. But I guess they're kind of dogs that what they, the old school, you shoot the bird, they just come bring you the bird and drop it. So it's like what do you call him, a retriever or something?
German Shorthair pointer.
Yeah, pointer. Sounds like an very official dog.
Wait.
Yeah, Lemmy's a pointer. Go get
No, Lemmy's a farter.
He's a little snorter and snap your face. I'll let Lemmy will get him. He want to get you right in your face, and it's funny. He just you like a little.
He wants to give you a kiss, and and it sucks because sometimes people run away, and if you fight the love, you might get bumped. So you gotta give in to the kisses, man.
You gotta submit to the lemminess.
Yeah, man. I can't believe how good Rato's camera looks right now. I'm all washed out.
You guys should come over here again. We'll do it from here.
Yeah, we're going over there, bro.
4K.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's 4K. Yeah. It's nice though. It just shows.
It's not even 4K. It's just 1080, but still.
Oh, I want to show you something. Check out this picture.
Yeah.
Oh, there's Lemmy.
Yeah, there's Lem, dog.
Well, I found this on eBay. Check this out. Look at this picture.
Oh wow! Is that Leno?
No, that is in Germany.
Top of the Pops.
No, it was Bravo.
Okay,
sweet.
Right. And it's got the We the People background.
Nice, cool.
Look at Bubba's all heavy metal. We're all
I'm a rocker. I definitely got that from Dave.
He's all.
Yeah.
It's such a
shit. All Limp Bizkit.
Well, fucker. We would do a lot of photo shoots back then. And we go, okay, go, and then we all have their moves, and right. And then when we did the photo shoot last week, we go back. It's been a while, but we still got the moves because we used to do that shit every day. Some new city, another photo shoot, and that shit. After a while, you only got so many poses. You know what I mean?
Dude, we gotta get an AC/DC vibe where it's just like you have the Gibson like thick power chord groove with the just straight drum, kit, just like those grooves. Because AC/DC had this pocket, dude, and we need to do a rock pocket.
Back in Black, boom.
We need just that kind of drum with you, Dave, doing the Gibson power chord riff, and then just a lot of space and just like
yeah, and then have Bubba go sha-na-na-na.
She was a fast machine.
Perfect. You got it, Deb. So, hey, Debbie, we Come Undone. Thank you for asking. The making of Come Undone was recorded at Rato's studio, the Tea House. Some of it was recorded at my place in Berkeley back in 07.
Yeah.
And Steve sang on some stuff on the Akon bus. There's all kinds of different. It's like a combination of all this. It was written during that time. And
all over.
Thank you for asking. And what else? What do we remember about that session? Remember anything else?
I can remember that y'all really won't care about this, but I remember Alabama and Auburn were playing the Iron Bowl, and we had to go somewhere to some studio to fit. I think maybe this was another song, but it was that era when we were recording some of those songs, and I was like, oh, this is like really my Super Bowl. That's kind of like my favorite game of the year. And so Auburn was down 21-3. Y'all remember Cam Newton, the quarterback? So Cam Newton was the quarterback at the time, and it was like 21-3. I was like, oh, I guess it's over. Okay, let's go. We go to the studio, and then Auburn comes back from the greatest comeback. And they had I missed the greatest comeback from Cam Newton. They ended up winning 35-28. They were down 21 points in the second half. Remember that game? And Auburn came back.
Tide.
Yeah, he's a Bama fan. Anyways, that's a side note nobody cares about except football people.
No, that's an amazing story because That's a big deal. Sports, man. I can't watch Raiders anymore. I'm like over it. I've had put too much energy and love into the Raiders. I used to play in the fucking parking lot, right?
Dude, I wish I could have been
I
in
was
those
in it.
days.
I was in a black hole wearing the whole everything Raiders, and then I'm all. It's been.
Did you ever
20
paint
years.
your face?
No.
Tell me
Everyone
a
else.
story from those days. Like, do you have a
I
story?
remember this girl came up, and I was playing, and she ran up, pulled up her titties, and she had like a fucking Stairway to Heaven tattoo, right? But she pulled out her titties, and I'm like, what? And then she turned her back on me, right? So I was like, why are you showing me your fucking? This wasn't a very attractive girl, by the way. She was, she was a little on the older side. So I'm all, yeah, right. Every people will be rocking, and then the titty popped up, and I'm like, oh, and then she go, no, turn around. And she turned around. She had the whole back. You know that the Merlin, the not the Merlin, but the old man on the hill, right?
Yeah.
He had that whole back piece. And I was like, oh, cool. First, I was like, titty. Oh, no. And I'm all, oh, cool back piece.
Cool.
It was a trip. It was the nuts, dude. People, and they would give us, we had like a money, like a little tip jar, and people were throwing $100 bills. Like, they would get fucked up. Raider fans were crazy back then. So it was like a culture, and it was the black hole. And then they went to the Super Bowl after that, that's when I was playing. And after that, little by little, every year I would just be less and less of a Raider fan because they just kept getting worse. And now
I'm on the other uptick. I'm upticking on the Raiders. I'm ready to get my heart broken. They're gonna make the Super Bowl next year, bro. I'm just gonna keep getting my heart smashed. Remember, every year, do I not tell you, Dave? They're making the playoffs.
You text me, they're going all the way. They're going to or whatever. They're going.
I'll at least say they're gonna make the playoffs this year.
Yeah, and I'm like, nope. Don't get too excited because them shits. It's been 20 years.
They're right on the cusp. They beat Kansas City last year, and Kansas City won the Super. No, they lost the Super Bowl.
They lost Super Bowl.
Actually,
See. But no, I loved. It was a good time. It was a scene, and then now I'm just less and less about sports.
How many shows do you think you did pregame?
We would just do a whole every Sunday. We'd go play home games for like
couple seasons. So you probably did like 20 shows, maybe 15.
I don't remember. It was for like a couple years.
Yeah,
we would get up at 5 a.m. to go set up and all that stuff, and we'd leave all our gear in the car, and Raider fans would do nothing because we were loved. Like we were like mini celebrities in the Raider.
I bet.
Jim Plunkett would be hanging out. It was like a scene. Wow. And then Metallica played, and they didn't get a permit. So then now no one could play the parking lot because they did a show and didn't get a permit or didn't get
blew it up.
They messed it up, and now no one can play. Well, no one can play anyways because they're in Vegas. But yeah. But it was a good time. It was a long time ago.
I love telling people one of the first times I met Dave at Blake's, he was doing the Zeppelin thing, and the moment that sticks out, he had the hair and the whole black and the guitar, and he pulled out the violin stick, bro. And he did How long did that take you to dial that violin thing in? And what does that even mean? Or what are you doing?
You know what, Steve? I feel like I just go for it, and sometimes it sounded good, sometimes it didn't. And you happen to see the time where I dialed it, it was like the stars were aligned or something, because that shit is not easy to play, like to be able to get, because you have to have a lot of resin, right? Yeah. And then it messes up your guitar. And so sometimes the shit was just not enough resin.
Squeaky, it got horrible sounds.
It just didn't get any sound. It's all muted. So then I would turn the thing over and just start banging on it. And then the delay would start doing a little
feedback.
So it's all delay kind of,
Dude, we should bring the bow back. You should have a guitar specifically for anytime you just want to bring it out of that's like your Excalibur Harry Potter wand. You know what I mean?
We gotta, we're gonna start with acoustics and end with a bow.
Acoustics.
Right? Start with the basics and the acoustics.
Well, you gotta put a whole lot of resin on the bow, and that kind of messes with the strings too. Right?
So it's a one-time shop, and then you have to,
It's like busting a nut, right? You just and it's done. We're done. That's the end. You can't go anymore, So that's well, you can always have an extra guitar.
Yeah.
Have the next song, but yeah, it'll be fun. Yeah, man.
All right, guys. Well,
we love you guys. Again, the best way to follow Flipsyde, whatever, however you stream music, it'll be cool. In the comments, tell us how you listen to music. A lot of y'all are through Spotify, but however you consume music, follow, subscribe. Because because we have new music coming out every 2 weeks, and you get little notifications. So whether you're on YouTube and you just say subscribe and follow, like when we put out new content, you guys will get like a little ding. And some, if you know, maybe you don't want that, but hopefully you guys want to roll with us. If you're in the Flipsyde fam and you want to get notifications, follow and share the music. And we got a lot of cool stuff coming, man. A lot of inspirational moments are happening that we can't wait to share with you guys. So it's cool, dude. Thanks to people like you. This is like, dude, this guy right here is like a Flipsyde family for life kind of guy. Like he has our back no matter what. Like it's dope that we have people all over the world that are kind of like, dude,
just like me.
We love your music and we want to ride. And just
so here we go. We got Hammer says we have a place we could have a place to crash in San Diego.
Exactly.
Shows. So we're gonna be going to everyone's couches on tour. We're not getting hotel rooms. We're just
couch tour 2021.
Yeah,
couch tours. You know what's huge up and down the West Coast? There's a whole thing where he has a dope backyard, and then people do house concerts, and people give, you know, a lot of times they make way more money than they do at a venue, because everybody, say you get 100 people come and everybody gives $20 because they're people that really support the arts. So there's all kind of ways to reach the music, man, to the people, dude. We don't have
backyard tours.
Sam did that for a little bit, I think. He did a couple of them.
Yeah, shout out to Gina. She's awesome.
Now, Gina, what up, dude?
Gina.
Awesome.
We got to collab, Gina. We got to get in there and make something happen. Get a little cipher going, bro.
And here's Hammer and Cheryl. Keep up the good work, guys. Never give up. Thank you, Cheryl. I love you, Cheryl. Thank you for marrying me and my awesome wife. This one, Debbie.
Awesome. Thanks, Debbie.
It's so cool, man. Thank you. So this is very, very humbling sometimes. I just, you know, love, especially meeting you and then everything, you know, the whole story. So it's just sometimes, you know, you're, you know, where we're at right now. It's something that I'm like never expected to be so healthy and so good and so positive. And there were times that I'm like, fuck music. I'm going to go do something else. I'm going to go work at a pawn shop for 8 years and became very miserable. Like, what am I doing? Like, and then I would be at work and people will go, you're the dude in that band? And all of a sudden, yeah, what are you doing here? Like, oh, you can't escape that shit, right? People will know, I loved you guys, man. What happened, bro? Oh, man, it sucks. Like, they'll feel sorry for you. Like, wow, you should be playing guitar. What are you doing working? Play guitar. And then to be playing the guitar and being with my family, my friends, my brothers, it's like amazing. It's like, you know,
it's a gift,
full circle. Because that life that we lived apart and everyone did their thing, like Piper was working a police officer. That's we have to live life to write about life. You know what I mean? Because if we start, okay, we got to go write a new album. We've been on tour for fucking 3 years, 4 years. What are we going to write about? We're on tour. We're girls and bars, whatever. But this is like we've all been through so many things in life that we have a lot to say now. Now we're able to pinpoint how to make, we have a system to make these songs come out easier, you know. So we have a lot to say. There's a lot of life that we've lived. So, you know, it's really cool. So I'm very happy.
A lot of good stories, man. We could do a whole EP about Dave's life at the pawn shop and have animated characters, and it could be just crazy.
Yeah. That's the thing. It's like because you know, obviously we've all been playing since we were kids, dreaming and playing. It's like, so this is everything we've ever wanted to do. And so, you know, it's just who you are and you got to accept it. But you also have to live, you have to go through your phase. You got to go through some shit where you're like, fuck this shit. Because, you know, you be careful what you wish for in a way, right? Because you're like, this is my biggest dream to be on tour and do all this stuff. And then it became a thing where like, this sucks. Right? You're like, this isn't good.
You got your dream and tasted it, and you're like, this wasn't the vibe.
No, it wasn't to where it could have been, you know. And so it's like you feel like, wow, I dreamt this, but now it's like a nightmare. So you know what I mean? You're doing choreography, you know, and so it's like, what am I doing? I don't even play it. I want to play guitar. I want to go back to the art, you know. And so and then to go back to like, okay, we don't care. We're doing songs that are like 8 minutes long now. Who gives a fuck? We're not going to be on the radio, so why even bother? Like, let's just keep doing what we do, make yourselves happy, and just keep, you know, let people, you know, I don't know. That's how I feel. And just always pushing the boundaries of what we've already, I mean, think about it. Flip Someday has a nylon string guitar solo in the middle of the song. How many fucking songs have rap singing in a nylon string guitar solo? From the gate, we were crazy. Like, this is some new shit, you know? So it's like, and then to like change that to make it okay. Whatever you guys did, not go. Let's go into this choreography and this other vibe. So we started crazy. So now we're like, we took it back into like, okay, let's go back to how we just know boundaries. If Bubba wants to do a country style song, we'll do a country style. We want to do whatever. We have no bound. We only want to push ourselves. And since we have lived so much, we all have these different, things to say, all of us. So, that's
pure expression's a beautiful thing, man. When we're just expressing from an authentic place, dude.
Exactly. And that's why I can't wait to hear you guys listen to the newer jams we're working on. You're getting a lot of acoustic songs, older songs. And right now I'm all giddy. I listen to the jams and I'm like, damn, that's crazy. Like, it's very proud of it, very happy. And I can't wait to share it, but it's just first acoustic. Right.
That's right.
Yeah. Well, cool, man.
All right. One more load.
All right.
Oh, Lemmy's mad. Thank you, Cheryl.
My dad just texted me saying, "Have you ever heard Go Rest High on the Mountain?" It's a Vince Gill song, and I'm the one who played it for him. But that's where my dad's getting into the little dimension zone. But dude, if you never heard Vince Gill, Go Rest High on the Mountain, he wrote that after his brother passed. And dude, powerful song, bro. Go Rest High on the Mountain. Beautiful song today. If you need a little inspiration in your life. Yeah. So cool, guys. So maybe May they're going to come to Denver, get some acoustic shows. We have the music coming out every 2 weeks, and we have a lot of surprises we're not really ready to share right at this moment, but there will be making new announcements soon. So
June 5th, save the date for June 5th.
Yeah, June 5th. Yeah.
So Cheryl, Hammer, if you just all the Flipside family, there's going to be we'll announce what we're doing, but save the date for June.
And that'll be in the Bay. It's going to be
in the Bay.
Yeah.
We're gonna do something nice for everybody. So
cool.
It's going to be a great thing. But I'm going to leave this video at the end of the show of us at Halloween. When me and Steve finally hooked up the first time, like after we broke up or whatever. And then this is me and Steve at a party in Halloween. You probably haven't seen this before. So just trying to find some different. But here's a little jam. Me and Steve at this Halloween party. And have a wonderful weekend. Thank you.
Yeah. Take care, everyone.
Someday, go dance with those lions. Won't you dance with me? Someday, we're gonna break free from these chains. Keep on flying. Gonna see it's not that easy. Don't stop, get it till it's done. From where you are or have begun, I said, keep on, just try a little harder to see everything you need to be, just believe. I said in your dreams that you see, when you're asleep we gonna sing. Someday we gonna rise up on the wind. Back in the day I said, someday those bleed rocks with those lions. Someday we gonna break free from these chains. So keep on flying. We gonna fly, fly back in the there's a long way. Just take me down, we're getting little. Just take me down, we gonna just take me down, yeah. Just take me down, yeah. Happy Halloween.
Woo! Yeah, baby. Hold on, guys. That was fucking nice. Hey, you guys are actually